Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Club 7 Unknown to World Known. We're back, of course, with Bayern Munich following our move away from Barcelona. Since you were last with us, we've played one game, it was in the Cup, which we won comfortably, and we have also made 2 signings. So, coming in, we have Anton Popov, a holding midfielder, 2.5-star rating, but looking at his attributes, I think he's a lot better than his star rating displays. And then Vicente Grau coming in from Barcelona. Again, 4-star ability, looks well up to that. So hopefully he can come in and make a big difference for us. We're back today to play against Borussia Mönchengladbach and Dynamo Dresden. We won the cup game 6-0, but it was against a team, they haven't been in a league on the game this safe, so clearly they're not great. Let's go and see how we do against Borussia Mönchengladbach. And our lineup for today, we are going with Double RA in goal, a back four of Dodo, Soderstrom, Bakari and Nolasco. Grau makes his debut alongside Frank in midfield. Pedro's on the right, Sanchez on the through the middle, Vinicius on the left and Olner up front. We do have Fernando Wilson on the bench returning to the series. So it'll be interesting to see if he can make an impact off the bench if we need him to. He's not ready to play a full 90 minutes, so we might just try and get him half an hour at the end. Hopefully we will be in a position to do that. However, we are 1-0 down. 9 minutes in. That's a fantastic start. Very easy goal for them as well. Aguirre plays it to Bangura, and he's just Lowe has just hit it from range, arguably close enough to the keeper as well. Pedro with the corner, easily headed away by Klaus. And Vinicius picks it up, plays it back to Pedro, who's trying to get past his man, and does so, and then strikes it, but it's an easy save for Kung. So this year we really need to not have results like this, of course. Hopefully we can turn this around. We've got plenty of time to do so. We're going to demand more. We've started the season after quite a lot of the teams. There's only 2 games still to be played. Dodo with the throw in finds Sanchez. He's knocked it back to Grau, and now Dodo loops it in. Olner's beaten in the air. Heads away. Frank is going to pick that up and play it back to Bakari. But we are on the back foot at the moment. We need to get the ball up the... No. That's not where we wanted the ball to go. We want it to go up that way. I mean, ball through from Pedri has found Olner, and how has he bottled that chance? He didn't even get a proper shot off. That was really poor. You know what? We're going to bring Vinicius off as well for Nonto or Nonto. I'm not even Nonto. That's the one, because Vinicius has just not been up to it to start the season. He had a poor game against Hertha, and he's had a poor game here. Soderstrom has sent a long ball forward that's to no one, and basically just given them the ball back for no reason, which was nice of him. Dodo's been beaten in the air. That's easy for Soderstrom to deal with. Plays it back to Double RA, who then clears it out to Nonto on the left wing. Sanchez sends it back to him, and he's got a chance to run with the ball now. And he gets a shot off, but again, it's straight at the keeper. You're not going to score if you hit them that straight, and Klaus has nearly gone and got a goal for Gladbach there. We're going to bring Wilson on because I'm not sure what else to do. And we're going to send Raider on as well. And so hopefully between them two and £121 million Pedri, we can get something out of this. But considering how much he costs, Pedri has really not been very good so far. I think he's averaged about £121 million, averaging a 6. And it looks like in this game, we're going to get nothing out of it. That has been one of the poorest performances I've had to watch in this series. We never looked dangerous. And we've just a very limp performance that's not really lit the world on fire. Let's go and see if we can turn it around in our next game. And for the game against Dynamo Dresden, we have got the same back five, and then Grout and Frank in midfield as well. Vieira comes in on the right, Reina through the middle, Nottento on the left, and Olner up front. So changing that three behind the striker because in the last game they were dreadful. So we'll give a different three a go. Olner does start ahead of Wilson, just easing Wilson into fitness. We might try and get him 45 minutes today. Hopefully we can have the lead today, which would be nice. And if we can, then we'll be in a position to get Wilson on, get in some fitness, hopefully get him a goal as well. But a ball in behind has found Bagheri, and a fantastic tackle comes in, and then we do deal with it, and Vrank and Grau are playing our way out. Nonto sprinting past his men. He's got a chance to get a cross in here and misses it. Ball's cleared to Nolasco, who finds Frank at the edge of the area. Oh, what a strike that nearly was, but not quite finding that top corner. We're still less than 2 minutes in, and we've had quite a lot happen in those 2 minutes. Vieira is cutting in from the right-hand side and strikes wide of the post. Goalkeeper is very confident about that, I will say. We're getting a lot more highlights already than we did in the last game. Will plays it inside for Dynamo. Kamara, Bakara's missed a header there, and there's a fantastic tackle from Nolasco there, but Bakari really poor. They've now got a corner. It comes in, and Soderstrom heads away comfortably. Let's throw some encouragement their way and see if we can continue this momentum. Vieira whips it in, and it's punched away. Soderstrom has hit the bar. Caught it fantastically on the volley to send it back goalwards. But unfortunately, the keeper was ready for it and manages to catch it as it comes back at him. Grau passes it back to Soderstrom, and now Frank has found Reina in behind, and Reina makes no mistake. Also, a little side note, they finally added on this year's Football Manager the little assist underneath the goal scorer, which has just been missing for so long. I don't know why it wasn't there, but it's nice to finally have it back because I think it helps massively to know who's got the assist. Vieira with the free kick. Oh, Reina was at the far post and has just managed to head that over. Tight five. We're going to get Reina off just as a precaution. Get Pedri on. We don't want him doing anything worse to that thigh. And we reach half time 1-0 up, in which case I'm not going to risk Wilson quite yet in this game. we cannot afford to make a sub and then him have to go off injured. So I think we'll look at giving him half hour again, like we did against Mönchengladbach. Hopefully, we'll still be in the lead at that point as well. Good header down, finds Nonto, who skips past Luciv, ironically. Pedri sent it out to Vieira on the right. He sent it back in, and Olner with a fantastic header, but saved by the keeper, who now clears it long. That was fantastic cross and very good header from Olner. Pedri's found Olner in behind, and another save forced out of the goalkeeper. Vieira goes short of. That's frustrating. It annoys me so much when you get a corner and then just pass it back. What? Why? Olner finds Dodo on the right hand side, who whips the cross in, and Nonto heads out to Nolasco, who can't find his way into the box. Frank finds Pedri, who finds Nonto, and Nonto does score. Makes it 2-0. Fantastic pass from Pedri. Finally contributing in a game. A little bit of luck there for Nolasco, but then the ball through was phenomenal. And the keeper shouldn't be getting beat as near post like that. But we don't care. Let's get Wilson on for his half an hour of football. And we might get Dodo off as well for Wagnerman, just to avoid anything happening with a second yellow card. And we look on course for a win in our second game in charge. Leipzig are currently absolutely smashing Hamburg to pieces. I'm hoping in the coming weeks we will end up with a team that is used to playing at my style and will be able to make a climb towards the top of the table as Wilson gets his first goal back in Germany. Vieira with a lovely cross in. Wilson's found his space and scores, something Olner hasn't done in the league yet. So very nice to see Wilson on the score sheet. I think with his finishing, although he's technically like 2.5-star rating, I think it's been a bit harsh on him. Really, he gets you goals, so that's what you want in a striker. So I'm more than happy to give him his chance up front and see if he can continue to get goals. Pedri sends it out to Wagnerman, who's got a chance to whip across in, and Pedri with the shot, and it just bounced between about 3 players there and went out for a corner. Vieira is going to whip this one in towards Wilson, but it's headed away, and Nonto collects the clearance, bringing it back down the wing. He tries to cross, but it is blocked. We've already made our 3 subs. I was about to try and make one. Vieira with the corner. Oh, Wilson was at the far post, but it's headed away from him. But 3-0, comfortable win in our second league game, and very nice to see Wilson getting on the score sheet. Obviously, he's come to us from Roma. He wasn't playing there, weirdly. They were playing Miani over him, which I don't understand. So we end the episode in 6th place. Let's go and have a look at where we'll come back. So I think what we'll do is we are going to be going into the Champions League in the next episode. We'll come back for one of the first 3 group games, whichever one is the strongest group game, we will come back for, and then a game either side of that. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit the like button. Subscribe as well if you are enjoying the series, and let me know how you think we're going to get on the season after seeing those first 2 games. And thank you very much for watching.